Alright, welcome back, or welcome to Bearded Casual if this is your first time. If so, then thanks for stopping by. Well, I got a bit of a spurt of energy, courtesy of, and well, I'd very much like to see this next episode. Hopefully it's a lot more fun than the previous, because the previous one was something of a drag, while the pilot was hilarious. So let's jump into this. See if it can redeem itself. Because, well, quite frankly, I've already got a list of animes and shows to watch that are, well, a lot more serious, and I don't need that in this. I hope that that's not the case for this. Just a heads up, I will be eventually doing a series for Undone. It's a Amazon Prime series. It's kind of like an animated series. So yeah, I'm gonna jump into this.
Straw Hat!
Straw Hat. I'm glad they didn't use that to actually hit them.
I told you I was strong!
You want to tell me just who the hell you are?
King of the Pirates means King of the Pirates. How could it mean anything other than that?
Got a good point.
The devil.
Okay, here we go.
Those who eat them are said to gain extraordinary otherworldly ability.
Okay, the irony here. They're symbolizing the cross, and yet they're calling it the devil. I'm figuring it's something lost in translation, but I could be wrong.
The power to breathe fire. The power to cause tsunamis. Rumors persist that there are many types of these fruits, but next to nothing is known about them. It is said that the secrets to them lie somewhere in the Grand Line.
That's awkward.
Roronoa Zoro.
Oh, wow, that's so cool!
Make one move and you die.
Bring those Marines crumbling to their knees!
He's ignoring them. Ooh. That's when they remark.
Look! He's been hit! You runt! Now die!
I don't think so!
It's embarrassing.
Call yourself a Marine!
Straw Hat! Stop right there! Look at what I got! Are you stupid or something? I said stop! If you would...
Luffy! Gum
Done.
Nice one!
He dead? Would you mind?
I'm just doing my job, Captain. If there's anyone else who wants to step forward to fight us, then do it now.
Zoro! Are you okay? What's
Exhausted. Starving.
This isn't a map. What mark is that? So, it's Buggy. Also known on the seas as Buggy the Immortal.
Very intelligent, anyway.
I can't believe you're finished, lightweight.
How
Lightweight.
can you have a bigger appetite than a guy who hasn't eaten in weeks?
It just tastes too good, I guess. Right, Kobe?
Yeah, it's great. Thanks for fixing it for us. My pleasure. You're the most amazing man I've ever met.
Yeah, I am, I know. Nothing more amazing when I'm king of the pirates and I have the One Piece.
You told me that you were in the middle of gathering together the crew for your ship. And if you're gonna be king of the pirates, I gotta assume you already have some waiting in the wings.
Nope, just you.
Please tell me you have a ship.
Sure do. It's right there. The great big pirate flag on top.
Can't believe I let myself get suckered into having him as my captain.
Hey, we'll have a ton more crew members in no time.
Today,
That's
the
blurry.
place is nothing but a battlefield. And some even call it the pirate graveyard.
She's leaning so hard on my hand there that she's actually lifting herself up.
I heard stories about it from people passing through. The customers say that no one who has ever entered the Grand Line comes out of that place alive.
Which is really too bad, because that's where the One Piece is said to be, and that's exactly where we're going.
Wouldn't.
Yeah, there was this fantastically fat pirate lady. I think her name was Alvida. Luffy! She carried around this huge iron club, and boy, she was the nastiest looking woman I've ever seen. For 2 years, this wimpy kid was her own private cabin boy. Now that was a dumb move!
Get out of here now! We can't have you pirates ripping up this town any more than you already have, you hear me?
Enough! You made your point. Now let him fall to the ground.
I can't tell you how many of our comrades have been killed by pirates over the years. This is a big step you're taking.
So,
Permission to join granted.
sir!
That's a good friend you have there.
The waterworks, though. Really?
None.
Okay, there you go.
Seeing as our current salute is in violation of marine law, we will all go without food for 3 days. Do we all understand this?
Yes, sir!
I know that we'll meet again someday. Deep inside, I feel it as much as I've ever felt anything. Even if we are divided as pirates and marines, I still look forward to that day.
At last, our pirate crew finally set sail!
I got the feeling some interesting adventures are waiting for us.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
king
considering
of the pirates.
800 plus episodes, there's gotta be.
Time for us to set our heading for the Grand Line!
Overly optimistic, huh? Well, better than the last one. Well, we still don't know anything about that girl. I am very much hoping. I've seen an image somewhere along the lines of her being on the same ship as Luffy and his crew, but that could be just, you know, for the picture. So I really hope that she does in fact join the crew. I get the feeling that it won't be for another 2 to 3 episodes at least, maybe 4 or 5. She may be even be gone for a handful of episodes. I like on how they handled the whole pirate and marine thing. That was good. I like that. I'm sorry, I'm getting to the end of my rope here, thankfully, and didn't get any sleep last night. So, So the fruity useless guy, he essentially just got knocked out, and Zoro killed the captain, presumably. His eyes went white, which is, I think, tradition for animes. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't show any blood there, because if there's no blood, then there's no puncture. That's not to say blunt impact can't kill, because it's the highest killer. It's the highest result of deaths in the world. Blunt impact. Zoro kind of gives me the impression that there's not much to him. He's like the top tier swordsman and has some kind of driving force behind him. Gives me the impression that what we've already seen of him is all we need to know. Could be entirely mistaken, but that's just the impression I got. I'm curious as to who the next person to join will. So I think the next episode maybe is the last one that I watched. I don't really know. So I didn't remember much of this episode. There were some parts that I was familiar with. But so far, if I have to rank all 3 episodes that I've watched, the pilot's number 1 easily. 3 and then 2. 3 days without food seems a bit harsh. And the fact that the kid was recruited into the Marines at such a young age was a bit concerning, but each location has its own laws, I suppose. Or lack thereof. I had only just noticed my cat hopped down at some point. Oh, that's ridiculous and hilarious at the same time. Yeah, it was an amusing, it was a fun episode. Still doesn't really hold a candle to the first, but I guess that's mostly because it was their first chance to put Luffy's abilities on display. But anyways, I'm curious as to what that girl's plans are. No idea. She seems like a thief among thieves. So aside from, I figure that her thing is espionage, essentially thieving, and brains. You need a cunning mind to be able to pull that stuff off without being screwed over. I'm very interested in her. Very intrigued. I'm very much drawn to well-written female characters. It's a shame there's very few of them now. Anyways, I'm gonna bring this video to an end, I think. Unless if I can think of anything else. I think that was about it for this episode. So yeah. I'll catch you in the next one. I hope that you actually enjoyed this episode, not mine, of course. Well, yeah, I hope you found mine amusing. If you liked it, hit the like button. It helps me gauge how things are going. If you didn't like it, then hit the dislike. I'm always looking to improve, so ratings in that regard do help. And as I'm just starting this, and do leave your feedback in regards to the blurred image. It is essentially the reason why I do that is, well, A, copyright, and B, those are scenes that I am thoroughly enjoying, primarily the dialogue. So I want to keep it in there, but I blur it out because, well, there's probably not much happening, or I didn't find that particular scene, the actions therein, very appealing, but it was mostly dialogue. So that's generally why I do that. Or just to get more of the show in there because of like how I'm reacting to it. Excuse me. So yeah. Well, yeah, let me know what you think, and we'll see with how this goes. I do have a few other shows that I want to do here. I'm going to be starting up Undone probably in the next week or two. I'm going to hopefully continue to get into My Hero Academia. And, well, we've got a long ways to go for One Piece. I still gotta watch The Mandalorian. It was actually one of my first videos, sort of. I had a boatload of videos on this this channel, and The Mandalorian was among them. Actually, it was the last of them during that period of time. So I had probably 2 or 3 dozen videos. Only just discovered they were all crap. I didn't know about the bitrate thing for OBS, and I was setting it to like 300 or 350 or something like that. So it looked awful. But now, this video is this channel actually started off just me tooling around on games and me talking to you. And if you want to leave any comments or questions for me, I'll see what I can do about answering them at the end of these videos. Consider it something of a shout out. And I don't know if I'll pop up the comment in the video itself, but I'll see about reading it off anyway, or just reading it and answering it. Anyways, yeah, I'm done here for right now anyway, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care, take it easy, take care of those around you, be good to everybody, no matter what. Alright? Take it easy. See ya.